Orwell, doublespeak, and the hypocrisy of campus liberals. Next on Right Makes Might.
This is Right Makes Might with Dr. Duke.
Hi, I'm Dr. Duke. This is Right Makes Might. And we throw the word Orwellian around to talk about the behavior of progressives a lot these days. And that's because George Orwell, the great thinker-writer, who is himself, by the way, a man of the left, warned us in his seminal book, 1984, about the nature of doublespeak. Doublespeak is when people who have power or people who seek to acquire power justify saying and doing all sorts of things on their side while simultaneously absolutely condemning freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of action on the side of those they oppose. That bespeaks what's happening with our progressives on the free speech front in America today. It's really remarkable to watch what's going on in Berkeley, California, the birthplace of the free speech movement, so they tell us, and how they're shutting down conservative speech, driving people like Ann Coulter off campus, threatening violence in California, Claremont McKenna, against people like Charles Murray for speaking, driving off campus somebody as benign and placid as Heather McDonald. We remember in the 1960s that Berkeley got the appellation the birthplace of free speech, because what Berkeley student protesters were doing in the 1960s was trying to allow communist voices, socialist, Marxist, anarchist voices on campuses to be allowed to speak, to have a place at the table. Well, they won that debate. Marxist, communist, Soviet arguments, they're allowed all over college campuses. In fact, they dominate college campuses now. So here we are, fast forward 50, 60 years later, and now the same people in the same places calling for free speech so alternative voices can be heard are employing Orwellian doublespeak to violently shut down conservative, Republican, and Christian ideals from the very same campuses they fought to liberate for free speech all those years ago. Orwell was exactly right. Orwell, who was himself a socialist, but came to question these kind of tactics as practiced by socialists, was 100% predictive in what would happen here. We are at 1984 in 2017 in the way the left willfully protects speech that is anarchic, destructive, dangerous, hostile, and drives off campus any moderating voice. This is what they fought for in the 60s. Not equality, not free speech, but the right for their speech to be heard and ours to be silenced. It's got to stop. If you enjoyed this video and all of our videos, please consider a tax-deductible donation so we can keep the whole thing free for you. I'm Dr. Duke. Thanks for watching.